Hello, my name is Gabe, kind of like the angel, but please don't shoot the messenger. I gave myself the challenge of uploading every day for 100 days straight. Today is day 64. Just for a moment, can we bring a little highlight to that opening statement? Hi, my name is Gabe, kind of like the angel, but please don't shoot the messenger. That actually means something in the context of this YouTube channel, and for me personally. Most of my life, I've considered myself to be a fairly strong speaker, you know, with the gift and gab and all that, but for some reason, I also am found to be a very confusing speaker. There hasn't been, I want to say, a single day in my life where I haven't confused at least someone. First of all, simply through my performance, they'll think I'm too quiet, or they'll think that I'm not enunciating correctly, which totally on me as a performer. But then as a writer, I'll also get confusion too. So where is that coming from? Let me show you a video on TikTok real quick. I'll leave a credit to the person who posted it in the description.
If you're queer and you live in Nashville, why are you not at the club? Why are you not shaking your ass at the one club that we have? We have one real club in this city. This state fucking hates you, and it's Pride. You need to show up. Do not give them a reason to take the one real club away from us. And just in general, no one in this city dances. Why do you not shake your ass? Go shake your ass. Be gay. Shake your ass in the club. Life is about having fun. Go dance, bitch. Do it.
First things first, please don't send any hate to this creator. I'm reacting to the video, and I'm going to take apart what this video says, but once again, we are in very subjective territory. I'm talking about my own personal opinions and even my own personal feelings. Nothing about what I'm going to try and phrase rhetorically has any actual factual basis. There's just something that this video does, there's a lot of things that this video does that really irks the fuck out of me. But I have nothing against the actual original creator, and I implore you to please be as respectful as possible, both in the comments, and also if you ever do go to his content, please enjoy many of the other things that he's posted. Okay? Hold on. There's no pronouns posted in the bio, so I'm just going to use he, him, if that's okay with you. I mean, first of all, why is he yelling? And second of all, why is he fearmongering about how Tennessee apparently hates me? Like, the whole state? Obviously, I know he meant something more detailed, like specifically, politically, there's a lot of political action against queer people in the state of Tennessee. But there's a way to say that, like how I just said it, where you could have just said that, and it would have been just a little more airtight. There's also the questionable phrasing of, don't give them a reason to take this thing away from you, which, Lord knows, homophobia, you know, defined by its ability to be unreasonable and only motivated by disgust and then fervor behind that disgust. Like, if homophobes had the power to take a thing away from gay people, they would just take it away. But the way you phrased it would blame us for it being taken away. That's... What the fuck? What are you talking about? And to be clear, we in the LGBT community, we need to be networking with each other. That way we have support networks, so we can protect each other when the government inevitably stops protecting us. Very clear message. I thought of that right off the top of my head, and yet for some reason, nothing about actual socializing, network building, and protection was actually mentioned in the video. Instead, it's literally, Tennessee hates you, so let's all just go into the singular location. We promise nothing bad will happen. Right. Obviously, I'm aware that my analysis of the situation is just as inflammatory as his analysis of the situation. It's just as fear-mongering, and it's just as rhetorically unsound. So, rather than leaving a comment fear-mongering about some other type of unsafe situation that I won't refer to, I wanted to answer the question that was originally posed in the video. Why am I not at the club? Because I don't want to be. It's as simple as that. Let me show you my comment. It'll be my time to shine when it's my damn time to shine. I will not stand to be peer pressured into blooming early just to inflate strangers' egos or create the illusion that we're bigger than we are. Girl, what? Here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that I'm an enemy of fun. I think that fun is great. It's great for mental health. Play is one of the best ways to ease everyone into communal work in the first place. There's a scientific basis for that, but I'm not really fucked right now to look up some type of scholarly article or whatever the fuck. Just take my word for it. Play is one of the easiest ways to get people to working together. My problem here is that we care more about how things look than how things actually are. And that is the focus of my comment. I don't want to inflate a stranger's ego. I don't want to just be another nameless face in the back of a social media post. I don't want to be just another counted head on the social media page of a big-ass club. I don't want to create the illusion that our community is bigger than it actually is, when none of us are doing anything other than shaking ass and doing drugs or whatever the fuck. Nothing against shaking ass or doing drugs. It's just, it shouldn't be a focal point, you feel me? And I know some asshole is going to misinterpret that and think that I'm being puritanical. Like, despite me saying I'm literally not against sex and drugs, that somehow I am still against sex and drugs. Let it be known. May the record show. I know I haven't done a lot, but I have been there and I have done that. And let me tell you, it's great and it's fun, and it's not enough. It isn't. It just isn't. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. It's a fucking mosquito. Once again, I'm not reading any malice into the girl what comment. Absolutely, there's no hidden intention of like being upset about anything that I wrote. It's just apparently that's a confusing paragraph. Didn't seem confusing to me, but to each their own. Beauty in the eye of the beholder or whatever. There comes a concern for me though, because for some reason, no matter how clearly I state myself online, and I think this is only a phenomenon that happens online, I will work really hard to make a really concise point with like really good sequencing and like da-da-da-da-da. And for some fucking reason, like people start getting really vitriolic when they're really confused about what I'm trying to say. Like, not the original guy, but like, I made a video titled Drew Afualo is a Confused Ally. And I need you to read the only comment that's on that video. And I want you to think long and hard about how the title is Drew Afualo is a confused ally. And I want you to stare at this comment and have the exact same feeling that I had. Because what are you talking about? Like, at some point, like, you're the one that's confused. I'm not confusing you, you're just confused. What? 2 videos, each filmed a month apart, with what I personally believe is some of my strongest writing. Maybe not some of my strongest producing, definitely weaker in the production side of things, but some of my strongest writing, where I made clear goalposts from one point to the other, and yet for some reason, what? Now, I know, I don't like how harshly I ended that video about CJ the Stinky, but just because I ended that video harshly doesn't mean that I made that video in bad faith. It's 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes where I go from one point to another, and I clarify that CJ the X is bad at setting boundaries with his audience. Really, that's just the thesis of the video. CJ the X is stinky. He be smelling. There's a reason why I haven't been posting on TikTok, and the long story short is the fact that I weaned myself off of TikTok at the beginning of the year because I got a really big scare in the fact that I got a really big unwarranted audience that was constantly arriving at my videos calling me a pedophile. Yeah. I have no idea where that came from. I advertised one of my videos to try and boost one of my songs, and like the hate got so crazy that it hopped over to other videos on my TikTok account, and it also hopped over to YouTube. I've deleted the comments on YouTube because I can manage those, but on my TikTok you can still see the remnants of like the videos that I promoted. I didn't put that much money into it either. Like, I really didn't. And it's like TikTok just immediately went, let's send this to like the worst teenagers you know. At the beginning of this video, I drew to your attention my tendency to refer to my name as being the same as a messenger angel's. And I also worried about being shocked. And I hope that, now that we're at the end of this video, you can probably understand my concern. Thank you so much for watching this video at the medium pace that you watched it at. Check in with me tomorrow, where I'll either be making a sick beat, or I'll be talking about subconscious influence and psychics. I'm so fucking tired, dude.